Hi everybody, today we're going to make lemon angel food cake in raspberry sauce. So an angel food cake takes 12 eggs to make it, 1 cup of sugar and 1 cup of flour. So I've separated the eggs here and I have all my egg whites in this bowl here. My egg yolks here. We're going to set the egg yolks aside because we're not going to use them for this recipe. We're going to use the lemon juice, vanilla. I have my raspberries here. I've got my cup of flour and 1/4 of a cup of sugar mixed together in this container here that we're going to add. So first we're going to take the bowl of the egg whites over and we're going to beat it until we get stiff peaks. And then we'll be back to fold in the rest of the ingredients. Okay, it's all frothy. We're going to add the lemon juice or cream of tartar, whichever recipe you go by. But for this one, we're going to do lemon. And I've also added, instead of the all-purpose flour or the cake flour, I have rice flour and a little bit of tapioca flour to make this cake gluten-free. So then we're going to beat this a little bit longer until we get our peaks. It's doubled in volume and it's turned completely white. So now we're going to gradually add in 3/4 of a cup of sugar and we're going to beat until it gets really stiff and leaves trails when my beaters go through it. This should take about 3 minutes. Turn it off. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. And I'm using the key lime lemon. And 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Now we're going to blend this just until it gets mixed in thoroughly. We're not going to beat it on high or... Okay, it shows no more of the liquid in here, so clean my beaters off a bit. Alright, we turn this to the lowest speed and we're going to gradually add in. Now remember, I mixed 1/4 of a cup of sugar with my rice flour and my tapioca flour, so it's going to be gluten-free. I've got them completely mixed in here. And we're going to sprinkle this in. Continue mixing at the same time. And as soon as it's all added in and mixed but not completely integrated into there, you turn your beaters off. Now you just finish folding in the flour so that you don't lose all your air that you've just whipped into your egg whites. And I've got it all ready, so it's already sprayed and all ready to go. We're going to pat this down into the pan. And when your batter gets in here, you're going to want to cut through it a couple times with a knife to release all the large air bubbles so you don't have pockets left in your cake. And then at this point, you kind of want to cut through here a little bit with a knife to dislodge any large air bubbles that might have got in there. You want the air in your batter, but the large bubbles are just going to leave a big hole in your cake. So just a couple of times. Now, and we've got the large air bubbles out. So now we're going to bake it in a 350-degree oven for 45 minutes. Okay, into the oven it goes, and we're going to have a great angel food cake when it gets done. Okay, now we're going to mix up the raspberry sauce that goes on top of the Lemon Angelfood Cake. And you take a cup and a half of raspberries and pour in your pan. A third of a cup of water. You can use cornstarch. I'm going to use a tablespoon of tapioca flour. And 2 tablespoons of sugar. Alright, so we're going to stir this up and boil it for 1 minute. Then we're going to strain it, take out most of the seeds. We're going to add the rest of the 2 cups of raspberries. I've got a cup and a half in here. We're going to add the other half a cup. And then we're going to put it in the refrigerator and cool it. So that when our angel food cake is done, we'll put this over the top of it for